Welcome everyone, Maté talk time. So we're in the beautiful boutique here in Sydney, or in Paddington, the Libertine boutique.
Yeah.
This handsome man next to me, Ethan.
Thank you.
Ethan Archer, isn't it?
Yes, precisely.
Now, Ethan is the new, you're the new training manager for Libertine. So tell me a little bit more. Yeah. What's your role? Other than nerding out on perfume.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun part, definitely.
Be my ultimate job.
So I do all the training. So all of our sales team, I train everybody on like the fragrances, on sales techniques, customer service, all that as well. But probably the most fun part of it is hosting events. So whether it's like customer events or if it's like a PR thing, those are always a lot of fun because you can sort of go a bit, I don't know, ad lib with those and just sort of dive into the perfume in a properly nerdy way rather than a way that requires a specific function like sales.
You've always been in love with perfume, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been in some of your classes and you really start to unbox and break down the notes and then the background and the history, and so you really get get right into the marrow of the actual fragrance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me more. I want to know more about this. Sell me.
So, I mean, with fragrances, yeah, I feel like it's one of those areas where there's so much work that goes into creating at least a fine fragrance, a niche fragrance. Right. You could literally, with some scents, be talking about dozens of hours of work, if not hundreds, depending on the scent, done all around the world just to create the ingredients for that one bottle. Not even considering the amount of work of the perfumer, obviously, who put all the effort into creating that, the art, the science. But yeah, there's a lot of background to a perfume. When you pick up a bottle of perfume, they all, you know, the liquid largely looks the same. Different shades of like yellowish, clear type colors, but there's a lot more in there than meets the eye.
Right.
I love talking about that.
Yeah. And there's a lot more in there than just the ingredients that are noted there. Because I love it sometimes you smell something, I'm like, I'm getting a particular this or a particular that, but when you look at the notes, they're not listed there. Yeah. But sometimes those notes exist, or maybe they work in conjunction with something else. Yeah,
exactly. So with the perfumer, they work with ingredients, but that could sound quite boring. So instead of a leathery note, they would probably say an isobutyl quinoline note. Instead of a green note, they'd probably, depending on the green note, say like cis-3-hexanol or something, which is what's released by grass when you cut it. But to us, that just, well, I mean, to us it means something, but in general, like to 99% of that.
I always say, I'm just a perfume lover. So the actual, the science, the chemistry of it, I purposely stay away from it. Because
fair enough. Yeah.
I just want to see the beauty of it. I don't need to know the construction of it. You know, I don't need to know where the bolts are. I'm not the engineer type. I'm just I just love it.
Like when you're watching a movie, if you go too deep into
different.
Oh, you do love analyzing a movie.
That's different.
Okay. For me, I'd rather just appreciate the movie and not think too hard. With perfume, I really like to dive into it.
Okay. So with movie, I actually like. I'll even freeze frame it. My wife, she's like, really again. I'm like, you got to see this.
Time for a little lecture. Yeah.
Look at this. So what they did. The camera came in from here and then switched, and then the edit was this, and then look at the light, and so that part I like to break down, but
there you go,
perfume I just like to enjoy. Now,
nice,
we have a million fragrances. So if you step out, here is the main Libertine boutique, and there's so many fragrances that you can enjoy and experience. I put the very hard challenge to Ethan to select 10 fragrances that he loves and why, but he only has 10 minutes to share why, okay?
Yeah.
Some of them I know, some of them I don't know. So here are your blotter cards, monsieur.
Thank you.
We're gonna put the difficult challenge of giving you 10 minutes to tell us why we should be intrigued by these. Are you ready, sir?
Let's do it. I'm gonna keep an eye on the timer.
There it is, you're ready.
Beautiful. Let's start with FRAPIN. So this is BONNE CHAUFFE, which means good heat. It's a reference to the second distillation that's done using wood fires. Very important for making the FRAPIN cognacs. They've been making cognac since the year 1270, basically in the same place in France. It's beautiful. It's called Segonzac, just outside of the town of Cognac. And yeah, this is incredible. It's one of the least popular ones in the collection, but I think it should be the most popular. This is
well, this one I know.
Artistic as hell. This is amazing.
And I love this one here. You know, just then I'm getting a really boozy, the dark fruits, but then as it dries down, it's that patchouli and the intensity. It's an intense fragrance.
It's a fantastic fragrance, yeah.
So
it's
why
dark,
why
resinous.
should people look at hunt this one down?
So this, on the coldest days of winter, when you want something really cozy but also fiery and powerful, this is, at least to my nose, second to none. This is an incredible scent.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree with your recommendation, sir.
Beautiful. Next up, La Fin du Monde.
All right, I'm
So
going to help you with this, and that way
cheers.
you can move faster that way.
All right, let's go. Thanks. So, La Fin du Monde is by, I'm going to mispronounce this, ETAT Libre d'Orange, which means free state of orange.
Oh, we got a thumbs up from Alexandre. Alexandre's in the background. Nailed it.
I do my best. So, it's good, isn't it? It means the end of the world, the La Fin du Monde. So, the idea of this is we've heard all these stories of the various apocalypses and the way that the world could end, whether it's by fire or plague or whatever. But the real question is that the creators of this were asking was, what would that smell like?
This smells like popcorn.
It does. That's the fun thing. To all the fire and brimstone and like intense smoky notes, they've added this fun caramel popcorn.
Right.
Because we're used to seeing the end of the world in films. So yeah, this just makes it more familiar. Like you're eating popcorn at the end of the world. Beautiful.
As
sound.
one does.
As one does. More fun than processing.
So why
it
would
all.
you select that one? Sorry, I'm taking time away from you.
So that one, that's just fun. Like
Right.
it's a playful scent. It's gourmand, but in a really interesting, different way.
Right.
I really like this one. So this is Grandiflora Saskia. So Saskia is the founder of Grandiflora. I was about to say perfumery, but florist here in Sydney. And she has a line of perfumes as well. This one was actually created by, I always forget his name, Christophe Laudemiel. So Christophe, he is, honestly, sometimes I feel like he's a bit of an industry pariah because he just calls what he sees. Like if he sees an issue with people being dishonest or like a problem with production and ethics, he just says it. So not a lot of brands work with him anymore, but he's a world-class perfumer. He's an absolute legend. He's the one who taught me that I need to store my frankincense in the freezer. So I've got about 3 kilos of frankincense resin sitting in my freezer now. Keeps it fresh.
Hang on a second. Why have you got 3 kilos of frankincense in the freezer? This sounds like something like...
I burn incense like twice a day. And it's not like some cheap stick incense thing. Although there are nice ones out there, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, it's just the pure frankincense. I'll throw my own blends of various things on as well.
And he was, the neighbors, when they finally sort of, when the cops come breaking the... He was such a nice... He was a quiet man.
Yeah.
Like, but he's got 3 kilos of frankincense in the freezer. You know?
Pretty much. It's... It actually doesn't cost too much, to be honest, frankincense when you buy it in Oman.
Right.
But when you buy it,
listen to this guy. When I fly to Oman and pick it up, you know, I know the guys from AMOUAGE. And,
oh yeah, they're an amazing team. We'll get to AMOUAGE in a second. Sure. Of those. So Le DIEU BLEU.
No pressure, brother. But we're down to 6 minutes.
We are over time. Okay. So with that one, I just love. It's bold. It's floral. It smells like a florist in a really beautiful way. This one, I don't really wear this, but this is incredible because Dominique Ropion, a legendary perfumer, he created 3 scents for ASTIER de VILLATTE, which created this tray, everything you can see around us. Google it, it's an amazing brand. Right. But with this scent, he actually took the formula for it literally off the walls of the incense room in an ancient Egyptian temple.
Whoa.
So he took that solid incense formula, turned it into like an eau de parfum. Beautiful scent.
Actually, I don't think you're in the
shot.
shot.
Wine and all sorts of strange things.
Now Lee's going to
cross. Feel free, my brother.
Thanks for starting. My shift starts in 2 minutes.
He's crossing. There we go.
While we're on the topic of incense, because we are running a little behind here, let's move on to INCENSUM, which, like with Bonne Chauffe, is sort of not that popular in its collection, but this is a beautiful scent. In Japan, they have this thing called the Kodo incense ceremony.
Yeah.
And that ceremony is basically people sit around, incense is burned, you have to guess what the percentages of different ingredients in the incense are. Whoever guesses correctly gets this beautiful handwritten calligraphic sheet of like a summary of that little moment. It's a beautiful little ritual in Japan. But this is one of just the softest, gentlest incense fragrances. You got frankincense blended with something that probably will remind you of Perfect Oud by MIZENSIR. Alberto Murias, it's his own brand, so he has complete creative freedom. INCENSUM, beautiful.
I love it.
All right, next one.
We've got more stuff. We've got more stuff coming in.
Let's go
Thank
Green
you for
Irish
that.
Tweed.
So
Green
actually,
Irish Tweed by Creed, yeah.
as we were preparing today,
Yeah.
you've got some beautiful collections here, and you made the interesting comment that they're like, I don't know what else to get, but
Yeah.
out of all the fragrances, you're constantly reaching for this. So
I do, yeah.
there's
This
like,
one's, it's just so easy. It works with everything.
Right.
Like, I don't care if it's 40 degrees or negative 40 degrees,
Right.
or day or night, or an office, or you're out at a party or a date or whatever. This always works. It's a great scent, Green Irish Tweed. Came out officially to the public in 1985. And yeah, it's just soft. It's like, you've got lavender in there, and you've got mint and oak moss and musk. It's super easy. It's a brilliant fragrance. It's a masterpiece.
you know, sometimes we forget the classics, but you know, they're a classic for a reason. You know, and the scent profile of this is wonderfully masculine. And as Ethan was saying, there's so many different facets to it.
Yeah.
Like for me,
Certainly.
instantly I get the mossy side of things as it comes through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good fragrance.
Let's go to the sort of the past of perfume. So this is DIAGHILEV by ROJA. So Roger Dove, the perfumer behind the ROJA collection, he collaborated with the Victoria and Albert Museum in London about 15 years ago to do a scent to put through the exhibition they were doing on Sergei Diaghilev, who was a ballet producer, a Russian ballet producer working in Paris in like the 1920s. And he allegedly used to drench, or at least spray, the curtains of his ballets in perfume. This is inspired by the notes of that
There we go.
scent, and this is just good, proper, old world perfumery. You've got
Yeah.
the most beautiful florals, heaps of oak moss,
Yeah.
it's rich, it's dark.
It's powdery, it's soft and hard at the same
Yeah,
time.
it's got that as well, yeah, exactly. You've got plenty of like iris powderiness,
Yeah.
plus the rosy sort of powderiness. Really good scent. But really, really odd, I think. A lot of people find that one smells like their grandma. I just tell them it's because your grandma has really good taste in perfume. But honestly, I don't think many people's grandmas can afford a perfume as good as that. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I love
But
it.
I understand what it's got that. You can, as I said, it has equal parts soft and hard to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I'm taking your time.
No, that's all good.
I'll keep quiet.
So,
Shut up,
Amouage Gold, I love this. This was Guy Robert back in 1983.
Right.
Sultan Qaboos bin Said of Oman.
Classics.
Yeah, reached out to Guy Robert, one of the great French perfumers at the time, and said to him, here's the deal. I want you to make two perfumes, a men's perfume and a women's perfume. This is the men's one.
Right.
Using some key raw materials sourced from the Sultanate of Oman. With this one, yeah, sort of the key ones were rock rose and, not labdanum, that's different, rock rose and frankincense, various other things in there as well. But this is just, it's powdery, it's glamorous, it's woody, it's incense. This one just smells expensive.
Yeah.
Very suave. You couldn't wear this anywhere, but it's...
I'm smelling the two, the Roja, and these two here are money. Don't you think?
Yeah.
They smell like
They
money.
don't smell like old money, they smell like money that's been passed down for like 1,000 years.
That's not old
And then
money.
this one's more like 5,000 years, but... all right, two more. So let's move on to this one actually. We'll move away from Amouage for a second, thanks. So we are on to Dandy or Not by d'Orsay.
Yep.
So d'Orsay, quite an old brand, but it was sort of revitalized a few years ago. And Dandy or Not, I feel like you're going to enjoy this. There's a smoked black tea note. Maybe not Maté specifically, but in that sort of genre. You're the expert on that though.
But I'm getting the black tea.
Yeah, like smoky black tea and leather.
Yep.
Love that scent.
Now
This
tell me
is a
about,
really
tell me
easy
about the
one.
brand, because this is quite a unique brand. It's been around for quite some time, as you mentioned, been revitalized.
Yeah, so it's been around since like the 1800s. Alfred d'Orsay founded it. He was the, well, he continues to be the face of the New Yorker magazine, you know, that guy in the top hat. A real dandy from back in those times, very well-dressed man. And he was having an affair with a woman who was, I think, about 15 years older than him. He was unmarried, she was married, so it was a bit scandalous, but he created a perfume for them to share, to remember each other by. But yeah, it was revitalized by Emily Quinn back in 2017.
Right, there you
The
go.
last one
Yes, sir.
is Outlands. Oh, three on that one.
Another, we're ending with Amouage. I like, so this is the man that flies to Oman to get his frankincense from. So it makes sense that you're paying homage to the homeland.
Yeah. So, I mean, not my homeland, but it's a beautiful place. I wish I was from there. Outlands. First time I smelled this, I was walking down the terraces in Jebel Akhtar in the mountains of Oman with various people, including Cecile Zarokian, the perfumer.
Listen to this guy.
But this one, I smelled this on her and I was like, what is that? And she said, oh, I don't think
I have to kill you.
I'm not
I can't
allowed to tell you. So then she asked the AMOUAGE guy who was there as well, Joachim Nissen, who at the time was the training manager, education manager, I should say, for AMOUAGE. And he said, it's all right, but just don't tell anyone about this until after it's been released. So that's when I first smelled this.
Wow.
That's the perfect place to wear it.
Wow.
And yeah, this is incredible. This is the perfect amber. Like she went back to the past of amber to find the formula.
You know,
this,
this is the first time I've experienced it.
Ah,
This is gorgeous.
it's incredible.
This is gorgeous.
Outlands. It's been really hard keeping it in stock because everyone loves it. We just have to keep ordering more and more of it. And it's popular for a reason. This is just high art. I love this scent. It's also aged for 6 months.
In the barrels and stuff, is that
Yeah,
the
so
one?
the alcohol's aged in toasted oakwood, French oakwood barrels, and then the oils are aged in steel tanks with 60 to 80-year-old Australian sandalwood chips in there. Both for 6 months, then combined for a few weeks, and then bottled.
Wow.
Incredible scents.
So this is my fragrance for, I'm gonna have to test this baby out.
Yeah, do it. It's very good on the
Gorgeous.
skin. There we go.
You went over, but that's
did.
okay. I wasn't gonna say anything because I mean, please, we're.
There's too much to say.
It's clear I'm in the presence of a great person who.
Same here, Marcelo.
No. But here are some incredible fragrances that if you want to try something new, as Ethan said, these, and I love the fact that, I mean, other than Green Irish, you would say most of these are not necessarily like, you know, like the
Sellers.
Well, no, it's, you know what it is too. It's TikTok, and I love TikTok.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but TikTok, unfortunately, has all of a sudden really just put like a very small spotlight on this incredible field when there's so many beautiful fragrances. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
I mean, so anyway, beautiful collection here from Ethan. I appreciate you doing this.
No worries.
It's been good. And the rest of this week, just so you know, Ethan will be doing a brand new series of education and also brand. So this is what we're preparing, and this is what will be coming out. So look for the Libertine. Look in the Libertine website.
On-demand masterclasses.
There we go.
Yeah, they'll be out in a few months from now.
So you can hear more of this great man. So and what he shares. Yeah.
Indeed.
Thanks everyone. See you guys all on the next episode.
Thank you.